You are utterly useless as a daughter-in-law. I fail to comprehend why my son married someone like you.
What have I done wrong this time? I'm currently at work, so I don't have much time to talk.
Quit using work as an excuse. Your earnings are meager anyway. You should be grateful that I allow you to live here, even though you contribute so little. How about being more helpful and taking on more housework? It's unbelievable that I'm the one doing it all these days. I'm your mother-in-law.
I genuinely appreciate everything you do for us, but I help with the housework whenever possible. As soon as I return from work, I pitch in every day. Sometimes I have to work overtime and can't assist, but that's because I'm working hard. I'm doing my best, and I don't appreciate your demeaning tone.
I dislike your retorts. Stop being so arrogant and know your place.
I didn't mean to offend you if I did. I was merely explaining my situation.
I pity Jack. He made a terrible choice marrying you. There were much better options for someone as handsome as him.
That's quite offensive, isn't it? I don't think he sees me that way at all. We both agreed to work and share household responsibilities after marriage. There are times when I'm busier than him. I can't manage all the housework all the time. If you need help, you should ask him too. Why do you always pick on me knowing I'm busy?
You clearly don't get it, do you? Are you seriously trying to make your husband do all the housework for you?
No, that's not what I meant. I just think he should help out occasionally. It's unfair right now because I handle so much housework, even though we both work full-time.
Your entire thought process is flawed. You shouldn't expect your husband to do any housework. Change the way you think.
Before we moved in with you, we shared the housework quite evenly. But since we moved in, you've been complaining so much that it's been difficult to balance things between us. How about we try to get along and find a fair way to split the workload?
I'm sorry, but I decline.
Can you please think about it? I'm really trying my best to ensure everyone's happiness. I want us to get along since we live together. I don't enjoy arguing with you every day. Can we please give it a try?
It's entirely your fault that we can't get along. Correcting your mistakes and arguing with you stresses me out. I don't think I can stand being around you any longer.
I had no idea you felt that way about me.
You had no idea? You really are clueless, aren't you? It annoys me that you barely contribute to the housework, even as a wife. I've been doing it all since I got married. I don't understand why you can't do the same. Who do you think you are?
Times have changed. It's not expected for the wife to do all the housework anymore. We have different situations. I work a full-time job. Please try to understand our differences. Let's strive to get along.
I just thought of a perfect solution to all of this.
A solution? Great. What's your idea?
It's brilliant. I won't be stressed because of you anymore.
That would be wonderful for both of us. Can you tell me your plan?
You'll find out soon enough. Look forward to it because it's such a great idea.
Can't you tell me now?
No, I need some time to prepare.
All right, I'll look forward to it then.
Hi, Sarah. I recall you mentioned a business trip scheduled for this weekend, right?
Yes, that's correct. I'll be away for a couple of days. Is there something you need to discuss?
No worries, it's nothing major. I just wanted to confirm with you.
Well, all my dates are marked on the calendar. By the way, could you have a word with your mom for me?
About what exactly?
As you know, we haven't been getting along very well. She mentioned having an idea to address our issues, but she hasn't shared it with me yet. Now she's not responding to any of my messages, and I'm a bit concerned about the complete silence.
I understand your concern.
Wait, seriously? That's all you have to say? Please, could you support me in this? You know we both have full-time jobs, and my free time is limited. She's pressuring me to handle all the household chores, which is simply not feasible. I believe it's unfair that she's only holding me responsible for it. You could also contribute to the housework. How do you feel about this issue?
I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't drag me into your conflicts. This is not my place to get involved in a dispute between two women. You both should resolve it without involving me, and I'd prefer not to hear about it again. Work is already stressing me out, and I don't want extra problems.
How can you say that? I'm also working full-time and I'm stressed too. She's your mother and I'm your wife. You should be helping us find a solution together.
I know she's my mom, but I don't want to get caught in needless arguments. My dad doesn't engage in these disagreements either, so I'm going to follow his lead and stay out of it.
You can't just turn a blind eye to this. You convinced me to move in with your family, so you have a responsibility to help us get along. I worked hard to secure this house where we all could live together. The least you can do is assist me in this matter.
You really need to calm down and not blow this out of proportion. Relax. It's not worth getting so upset over a minor issue. You should try to unwind. It'll be better for everyone.
I've had enough. I can't believe you won't even try to help me.
It's not my problem to solve. Why should I get involved? Enjoy your business trip. I don't mind you being away for a while. There's no rush for you to come back.
It's a work trip, not a vacation. Nevertheless, I value the time I'll have alone. I'll make sure to use it to relax.
Sure, go ahead. We'll also enjoy our time without you in the house.
All right then, I don't like how you're treating me right now. We need to have a serious talk when I get back. Our relationship has some significant problems and I'm not happy at all. Please make time for that conversation.
Fine, we can talk when you return.
You no longer have a place to call home in this house.
What in the world are you saying? Your sudden message caught me completely off guard.
I hope you enjoy your life on the streets. From today onward, you're officially homeless.
I'm utterly clueless. Could you please clarify what is happening?
There's nothing to clarify. It's just as I said. Once you return home, you'll understand. We sold the house, so it's no longer our property.
You must be kidding, right?
I'm not joking at all. While you were away on your business trip, we sold the house and moved to a new place without you. Hence, you have nowhere to live now. Have fun as a homeless person on the streets.
Are you serious about all this? It doesn't seem like a wise decision to me.
What are you talking about? This resolves all the problems we were facing. We're going on a family vacation and staying in a lovely hotel. Tomorrow we'll be moving into our new place with the help of a moving company.
So, you've all planned this and you're not in the new place yet, right?
Not yet. It took a bit longer than expected due to your business trip. I suggested we don't keep it a secret from you, but Jack insisted on secrecy. He seems somewhat fearful of you. Now that you won't be living with us, I hope he can live a stress-free life.
So he was part of this plan too. That's why he kept asking about my business trip, the exact times I'd leave and return. This was all a well-thought-out scheme by all of you.
Absolutely. It was a collective decision. After all, we're family. Except I don't consider you part of the family anymore. We sold the house on the day you left for your business trip. Now you have nowhere to call home. Enjoy your miserable life on the streets.
Thanks for informing me. At least I'm sure I'll be much happier without you all.
The feeling is mutual. Never dare to show your face in front of us again.
That's precisely what I intended to say. I never want to speak to any of you ever again. That's it. Goodbye.
Can you please answer the phone? It's an urgent matter, and I need to talk to you immediately. Could you just pick up?
What do you want now? I find it quite impolite that you've called me over 100 times. I thought you never wanted to see me again.
Some unexpected issues have arisen, and I really need to discuss them with you. Would you please just pick up the phone?
Unfortunately, I have no interest in seeing or talking to you at all. I won't answer the phone. What's the problem anyway? What's the emergency? If you have something to say it here. I won't engage in a phone conversation with you.
I'm in tears right now.
What's the reason behind your tears?
It appears that the sale of the house didn't go through. We've already purchased the new house we plan to move into. Without the money from selling the old house, we're facing financial difficulties. What are we supposed to do now?
Why should I be aware of this? None of it is my responsibility. You all did this behind my back. Find a solution yourselves.
I wonder why there was a problem with the sale of the house. I tried asking him, but he wouldn't provide any details.
That house is my property. It's under my name. So I stopped the sale.
Wait, what did you just say?
I knew you needed the money from the sale of the house to move. I contacted the real estate agent yesterday and got the sale canceled. I'm relieved I caught this before it went through. Besides, the sale would never have worked anyway. The house is in my name, so you would have required my permission and signature for the sale to proceed. Did you really think something like this could work? Is your entire family so clueless?
I don't understand what's happening. How could the house be in your name? That can't be true. Isn't the house under Jack's name? It's his house, right?
No, it's not. I was the one who purchased that house.
No way. You must be lying. I always thought it belonged to Jack. He was the one who bought the house.
Did you seriously believe he could afford a house with his salary? You know how little he earns, right? He'd be lucky to rent out an old apartment with his income.
Wait, what are you talking about now? Is his salary really that low?
Yes, and I assumed you knew that I've been paying off the loans for the house. There's no way you guys could sell the house. I received a couple of missed calls from unknown numbers, probably the real estate agency trying to reach me about the situation. I never expected you all to do something so foolish. Anyway, it provided me with a good insight into your actions.
Can you please hold on for a minute? I'm having trouble processing what you just told me.
What part are you finding difficult to process? I thought I explained everything clearly.
You're saying that the house we were all living in is actually your property, and you're the one paying off the loans? I can't believe any of this.
Well, you'll have to believe it because it's the truth.
How are we supposed to cover the expenses for our new place then?
Are you seriously posing that question?
Our plan was to finance the new house with the proceeds from selling the old one. We already made the down payments and we're left with no savings at all. What on earth are we supposed to do now?
I'm completely clueless as to why you're asking me this. What do you expect me to do?
Please find a way to resolve this. You bear some responsibility as well. You should help us to solve this problem.
How can any of this be my responsibility? You and your family made this decision without involving me. It's up to all of you to figure out a solution. After all, you've made it clear that I'm no longer a part of your family. I have no intention of assisting you all.
But you're his wife. You should do something to support him.
Why am I obligated to do anything? Besides, I'm not his wife anymore.
What did you just say?
I divorced your son because he was a terrible partner. Didn't he say anything to you?
What are you talking about? Are you referring to my son?
Yes. Who else would I be talking about? We had a discussion a few days ago and decided to end our marriage. But he never mentioned his plan to sell my house.
Are you saying that we're complete strangers now?
Yes, pretty much. Have you finally realized that you all might end up homeless?
Are you seriously going to do this to us? I never imagined things would turn out like this. Are you going to abandon us completely?
Yes, I see no reason to help. You were telling me to enjoy my life on the streets. I don't feel inclined to assist people who would say such things to me. It seems your plan to get rid of me from the house has backfired, and now you're the ones without a place to live.
Don't worry, we'll manage. He still has a job, so we won't face any financial issues. We just need to find another place to live. Though I have no idea how we'll manage the finances for a new place.
That's a predicament for all of you to solve. I'm no longer part of your lives. The divorce actually came at the perfect time for me. Frankly, I was looking for a reason to leave the house.
I can't believe this! How dare you talk to me like that? Are you seriously not going to help us out?
Of course, I won't help. We're strangers now. Did your husband know anything about this? I didn't think he would agree to something like this.
He didn't know all the details. How am I supposed to break the news to him that we have no place to live now? What are you going to do about this? You've completely disrupted my plans.
Stop blaming me for any of this. How about taking responsibility for what you've done? This was your plan to resolve the issues between us, right? At least we won't have to argue every day now that we won't be living together. It's perfect for both of us.
Yeah, I still don't want to live with you at all. Nevertheless, this isn't how I envisioned things to unfold. I have no idea what I'm going to do from now on.
Who cares about tomorrow? I'm relieved that we don't have to live together anymore. Problem solved, right? Please don't ever contact me again. I need to leave now. Goodbye. I wish you and your family the best, even if you end up facing difficulties. After talking to me, Ella asked Jack if what I said was true, and Jack admitted that everything I said was true and that house was mine. Ella was very angry, but they had no way to resolve it. They had to live on a meager salary to rent a house and make ends meet. Ella's husband was also furious about Ella and Jack's disgraceful actions, leading to their separation. As for me, after resolving the issues with Jack and Ella, I decided to use the money from selling my house to buy an apartment in the city center. This place is far away from my old home and the troublesome people, and they can't find me or bother me anymore. My life has completely changed since ending ties with that family. I am free, focused on taking care of myself and advancing in my career. This is exactly what I have been longing for all along.